Yo guys, welcome back to the Touchliner, episode 45. We've just been having an argument off camera. We've just got the here we go from Fabrizio Romano. United have signed Rasmus Hojlund for a reported fee of just over £60 million. And Ben said that he's here comes the next flop. So obviously I don't know what compels you to be so sure about that, but why?
I just like when I said here comes the next flop, it wasn't me saying, oh, he is 2,000,000% going to flop. He's not going to have any good games. He's going to be the worst player in a Premier League signing ever. That's not what I said. I just said my thought process was he's very young. He's not played enough games in a top league or scored enough goals in a top league to be able to start for Manchester United as their main goal scorer. I just think he's not going to do that well. That's what I think. And I think that's the general consensus. And these guys are the minority in their opinion. Or not Johan, because he actually hasn't given an opinion yet. He's just gone for my opinion. But Josh saying that he won't be a flop is the minority.
No, I didn't say that. I just said I'm not saying that he won't be a flop, but I'm also not saying that he that will be amazing. Like I don't know. I don't know. I haven't watched a full 90 of him. I've just seen highlights. I've seen bits here and
And
there.
And me too. But that's
Yeah,
why I'm leaning towards the balance of probability. When you look at what we have in front of us, that everything we have in front of us, you can't just be 50-50. You have to be like, okay, well, he's very young. He probably hasn't had enough game time in a top league. He's probably not like a mature enough player to be our main goal scorer. He's not going to
probably.
overtake Rashford in his
Yeah,
importance. So
yeah.
then you can say 70-30, maybe even 80-20 in the favor that he'll probably not do as well as everyone thinks he's going to do.
I don't know how well
What do
you
you say
think.
that?
I look. Do we have a striker right now? We have Martial, who's injured all the time. So getting in, fine. A 20-year-old who's not that experienced, he's better than what we have. So I'm just happy that we actually have a number 9. He's tall, he's quick, his finishing looks good. Obviously, he hasn't done it in the big leagues, but it's just it's better than what we have. So I'm not
Mm.
saying he's gonna be number 9. That's it, 30 goals. No, give me 15 goals in all comps this season and I take it because he's young.
Can,
He's
can-
got to learn.
can I just say, you know who else was tall, strong, came from a small league, only scored like 10 goals in one season before he came to the Prem? Joe Linton. That's
No,
all I'm
see,
saying.
do not
That's all I'm
compare.
saying. What? That what? Joe Linton
How old was
actually had
Joel Linton?
Joe Linton actually had
How
more
old
of a
was
track
he?
record
How
than
old was
he
he?
had more of a track record than Hoyland, a better track record, and he still flopped for the time he was at striker.
Joe Linton was 23 when he moved.
Yeah, he played in the Bundesliga. I don't know where he played. He
He's
played
played a
Hoffenheim.
lot of games for Newcastle. 136 games. I have no idea.
Mm. Yeah, been here a
Yeah,
while.
yeah, but yeah, so he scored 13 goals for Hoffenheim and then 8 goals. Oh no, that's in Austria. For Hoffenheim, he scored 11 in one season.
Johan looks confused.
No, I'm looking. He played 29 games
Yeah, he played
When?
29 games
No.
for Hoffenheim.
Overall in
with 2,100 minutes. Compared to Ramos, he's only had
he's played he's had
1,800 minutes.
1,800 or something like that.
Yeah,
Because I did check the stats a while ago.
1,800 or 1,900, say.
What was Joe Linton on? Sorry,
2,100.
300 minutes difference. So what? 4
Yeah,
games.
that's a lot. Yeah, and he scored less goals.
Who? Joe Linton?
Yeah.
Sure. I don't have the exact Joe Linton stats. I can't lie.
But
Look,
what Newcastle team did you sign for as well? Who is your providers?
Mike Ashley. What you mean the owners? Mike
no,
Ashley.
the
Who was
midfielders.
who was your midfielders? Who was your creative players when he signed?
John Joe Shelby.
Okay.
Arguably the best passer in
So
the
he
league
was going to struggle anyway.
according to some professional footballers. Yeah,
So
was
he was going to struggle to score goals.
Yeah. He was.
Look, we're taking a risk. Johan, what do you think of the signing? Are you excited? Are you cautious? What were you feeling?
I'm cautious, bro. He's 20.
Yeah?
Yeah. And I think 70 million euros is outrageous, by the way.
It is, yes.
It is outrageous, but
Haaland tax, Young
I saw
tax.
If anyone thinks Haaland cost £50 million, they're smoking
Yeah.
something.
Thank you. I'm
Because he
glad
did
we
not.
agree on that.
He's earning like £800,000 a week.
I'm
Yeah.
so glad we agree on that, Johan, because
So it's-
Charlie, the
and-
moron, was like, "Oh no, they got his."
No, it wasn't a
release."
bargain. He's getting
And
paid a lot.
Oh,
No,
yeah, 100%,
yeah, they
100%.
And I
paid
think
under the table.
because we're also like FFP, I think Haaland was probably our best option because Harry Kane we just spent 100 million
Mhm.
guaranteed. That was like no
Yeah.
add-ons, and his contract will be probably over 5 years, and he's probably on 300, 400 grand a week if we sign Harry
Mhm.
Kane.
Yeah.
Same with Osimhen. He probably wants £300,000 a week.
It was always going to be better for you to sign a
So
young player.
yeah, and so
Yeah.
his fee might be 70 million euros, but over the 5 years is probably better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And he's
that's a
probably
good
on
point.
what, let's say £70,000 a week. I would
Mm,
say.
Probably. I wouldn't
Maybe.
say six figures. I think it would be in the
Yeah,
five-figure
I don't think he's
ballpark.
over 100,
I don't know.
especially under the
I
new man.
reckon
If it was Ed Woodward, he'd give him 150k, no problem.
Yeah.
But I think they probably offer him maybe 70.
But he's
Is what
he's
my
coming
guessing.
he's coming to be number one though. That's the thing. He's going to be your
I don't think
starting
he is. I don't think they said you're number one. He might be
Right.
forced to be number one, but I don't think he said
That's
he's
the
number
thing.
one. I think Martial is technically
Yeah.
number one.
I think if
But he
Martial's
he
fit, he plays 100%.
he can't control.
Technically, yeah.
Yeah, but he's not going to be fit. Let's be honest. And
But
he
that's what
actually
I'm saying.
can't.
Technically,
He
so
can't
the problem.
also control
Yeah.
if Martial is injured, he will just be thrown into it. So he can always be like, "Oh well, I deserve more because you're putting me in a position where I'm not comfortable."
I
Like
understand, but he's not
I'm
going to
not
say
first
that
team quality.
because
The,
also
the agent will. The agent will. That's for
maybe,
sure.
but we've already agreed terms with him like a month ago, 2 months ago. So probably
Yeah.
he wanted to join United. So it's different than most players where we agree a fee with the club first, and there's personal terms with the player.
Yeah.
Which I mean, most of we've done as well. Like we agreed personal terms with almost every player first, and then went to the club for the fee.
Yeah,
Which we know the player wants to join in
the players want to join us this summer. Mount wanted to join. Onana agreed terms before the started conversations before the Champions League final. It's good. It's fine. Like obviously that's not an indicator of they're gonna do amazing, but it's good to see that people want to join us again, and we don't have to persuade them with like I don't know 400, 500,000 a week contracts. But I'm excited for this guy. I'm excited. So wait, I said 15 goals in all competitions. I think that's fine for a first season. Johan, what would you say is a good first season for him?
for all comps.
Yeah, whatever you want to say. You can say Premier League if you want.
Premier League probably maybe double figures
Yeah.
if he's like the main starter,
Yep.
10 goals maybe.
Mm,
But if he's not, then I'm okay with him maybe like 5 goals, 5 assists or something. But all comps probably 15 goals.
15. Yeah, I think so.
It's just he
Ben.
hasn't done that. He's done it once, as Ben said. Probably what it was under 19 league, which who cares?
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
probably
that's
the 50 all comps.
He scored 9 at Atlanta in one season.
in the league.
Um,
Yeah.
in the league, yeah. I'd say that. Well, you have to think that Martial's not going to be fit for the whole season. How many games did he actually play in the past, like 2 years? It's like barely anything.
29 in the league. 29.
Yeah.
That's so bad.
So, like, you have to think that Martial's going to miss at least half the season. So, in general, I'd say it'd be good for. Is Ten Hag like really going to throw this kid into like because he's a kid, he's younger than all of us, by the way. Let's just remember that
Don't say that.
we're older than this kid.
Don't say that.
Like Ten Hag, imagine your 19-year-old self being thrown into, Manchester United first team striker, number 9 on the back. Like that, I think it would be smarter for him to try and not change, but for this season, try and work him in slowly rather than to just drop him into a number 9 spot and hoping he'll do something. Like continue playing the way that you've been playing with Rashford as your main man. The link up between Fernandes, Rashford, having Ericsson as a creative player as well. You've got Mount who can go a bit more forward now as well. But don't just drop him in there. Otherwise, he's going to get like shell shock. He's not going it's going to be too much, I think. So I'd say 10 goals in the league would be a very good season for him, in my opinion. 10 goals in the league because you're moving up from the barber haircut like fashion league to the to the Premier League.
Yeah.
So
So then what would make you say he's a flop then? What if he comes out there, finishes the season, you're like, he's a flop?
It depends on like how many minutes he gets. Obviously, like if he plays half the season and he gets 10 goals, like I wouldn't mind that. Like that's fine. But if he, for example, just gets dropped into it the whole season, and he scores less than 10 goals, I'd be like, yeah, like no, sorry, I don't know for all comps.
Yeah. Or the league's up to you.
Mm, I'd say a good season would be 10 plus goals in the Prem. Anything less than 7, if he starts a lot, you can say that that's a flop. But it's hard again when you're so young,
Yeah.
like he's so young that he's probably going to be very good in 3 or 4 years, probably. Like he might be a good level striker in that time, but he's so young now, you just don't know. It's like saying, oh yeah, Leicester are going to win the league before the league's even started. That's just a long shot. It's too far away to even know. So who knows? We'll see. We'll see how he
We
performs.
will see. We will see. I'm excited. Correction on the payment, by the way. Do you want to know the actual payment structure? This makes it worse.
Here we go.
in
Here we go.
in euros, 75 million. Add-ons,
Okay.
10 million. So potential overall fee of
85
85 million.
million
If
pounds.
we meet which is probably going to be trophies and other stuff.
Mm.
That's insane.
Who have you sold? Who have you sold this window?
We sold
Nobody.
who did we
Anthony
sell?
Elanga.
Elanga. We just sold Elanga.
For how
And
much?
Zidane
fif-
Iqbal.
15
Yeah,
plus
for 1
15
million
plus
though.
5 for Elanga.
Charlie Savage.
Savage was like a mil. Henderson, I think is
Savage
Henderson if
he-
we is almost being
He's a
sold.
loan. No,
Loan
he's
to
a loan.
no, no.
obligation, but it'll be
Obligation.
No,
obligation
guys,
to buy.
you're talking about players that cost like a million. Like
Yeah, we haven't
who's
sold many players.
No, Elanga was
who
20.
have you actually
Elanga's
sold?
20 mil.
Alanga's 20. How we okay? So that's 200 million in this window, right? For who you've brought in.
Mm.
If 85 million, how much for Mount and
There's
for
euros though. That's euros, so that would be like 70 mil pounds, I'd say. I think
yeah, and then how much for Mount?
60. So 60 plus 70, and then Onana was like 47. So it's like
Pretty much.
170
No,
something.
no, no, no. 60, 70, 130
I just added
plus
it up. It's
plus
100.
plus
There's no
plus.
add-ons
No,
don't
no.
count. Add-ons don't count.
What do you
In
mean add-ons don't
in
count?
FFP it
You
doesn't.
still got to pay that. You still
No,
got to pay
only
it for it.
if we win the trophy. So it'll count next year. It won't count this year. That's why you
What
do add-ons.
trophy? Is that the
It always
add-on if
is.
you
It
win the
always is.
trophy?
I'm assuming because with Onana and Mount, it was if we win the league, the Champions League, the whatever, then they get the add-ons.
But you're not winning either of those things, so why would they make that
No,
offer?
it's throughout the duration of their contract. Obviously, not in the next year, but like that's the whole thing
Right.
why it's
Okay.
there. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No. I that 170 to 180 mil
Mm.
in one transfer window, selling one player only.
We're gonna sell more. I'd be shell shocked if we don't sign. Like West Ham bid 40 million for McTominay, and we rejected it.
Didn't
Wasn't it?
I saw
No,
something
wasn't it
Premier League?
40?
I saw Premier League posted
40
today
mil, yeah.
about Maguire. The Man United rejected a bid for Maguire from West Ham.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was 20 million
20.
pounds.
That was
20
ridiculous.
million.
20.
He's worth 20 million quid.
He's
There's
worth
about
more than 20.
no. He's worth
Yes, he
about
is.
20 to 30 million.
Nah, 40.
No, he's not. He's 40
40.
to 35, maybe.
England starting centre
No.
back. It's a 40
How much
mil
was
minimum.
Nathan Ake sold for from a relegated club?
Yeah, Ake
I don't
was.
know.
Ake was like 40, wasn't
50
he?
mil.
50.
Yeah,
City
45
tax.
mil or something.
City tax.
Oh, that's
yeah.
City tax. Well, they've just sold. Let's say West Ham have sold what, £100 million players, so it's the West Ham tax.
Yeah, so we know they have the
West
money.
Ham tax.
They're not gonna
No.
undercut us.
West Ham tax. They just sold
There's
rice tax.
no West Ham
They need-
tax. They
That's
it's
a
not like
rice
they
tax
have.
then.
There's no infinite money at West Ham. There's
They
infinite
spend big
money
though,
at
don't
City.
they?
They spend decent amount. Yeah, they spend a good amount.
Yeah,
But-
spend
but
decent
you-
amount on a defender. There
But
you go.
United
Need it.
United actually spend more than 99% of the clubs in the league. If
We
you
also
like,
make 99% more than any club in
yes,
the
yes,
world, so
I agree. I
yeah,
agree. I'm with you
that's
on that.
gonna happen.
But I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know. And also, if you really think about it, like, okay, let's look at Maguire's track list. He's had one good season at United. He's been in a England side that has practically coasted their way to finals and semi-finals, and they've not won anything. He's been ridiculed and made a joke out of because realistically, he's not a top level centre back. How do you put him at a price tag of 40 million? Like,
Because
okay, maybe because he's
that's what average
English.
players
Yeah.
go for.
What average players?
Go for 40
Bruno
million pounds now.
Bruno Guimaraes signed for 40
Yeah, when? How long ago?
last season.
Just last season was his first season? You signed halfway through in Jan, didn't he?
Yeah. No, no,
This
no.
previous season.
Yeah. No, sorry. Yeah, we signed him
So
in
he's been a
January.
year and a half with you guys, yeah.
Go
That
ahead.
was a year
Yeah,
and a
a
half.
year
Then
and
the
a half.
Saudi League
You get
came and
you get the
signing
half.
Jordan Henderson for 30 mil, I think. For 34.
Yeah.
So
Henderson would do a better job at centre back than Harry Maguire. I'm just gonna
maybe
say that
true.
now. I swear, I'm telling you.
Maybe
Henderson's no
true, but I
nonsense.
mean that's what average players go for now.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that
Ah,
is the price now. Not
okay,
20
so
mil.
ASM just went for 27 mil or 30
Yeah,
mil
to
or
your
something.
Yeah,
parent
yeah,
club,
you bought it
allegedly.
from yourself. You
Well
went, yeah,
done.
this.
You bought yeah. Like,
Mhm.
oh, we'll sell it for 27. Yeah, it's a good idea. That's basically how the
I
negotiations went.
don't think St. Maximan's worth 27 mil.
Do you think he's worth less?
I think he's worth less. I think he's worth like 15, 20.
How old is he?
28, 7?
27,
Yeah,
28,
27. Yeah.
20.
Nah, he's probably
You
worth
think he's worth
30.
50? You think he's worth
He's probably worth
15 mil?
30.
Yeah, I'd say it's the same as Elanga. They don't do anything. Elanga is more direct than
Oh, like,
I don't look.
this is a
No.
terrible take.
Listen. I like watching St. Maximan play football. I think it's very entertaining. But bro does everything and then can't do what he's
Doing
supposed to do, which is
anything.
provide the goal or the pass. He
Oh
can't.
my god. Okay, but you could say that about Anthony, and you bought him for like 80 mil.
Anthony
No,
has
because
played in the
Anthony
Champions League.
scores. Anthony
He's an
scores.
international.
Yeah.
Had over
You know
50
who else
appearances
is
for
in?
United.
Richarlison was an international.
Yeah.
That point's mute.
Anthony hit double figures last season. He's got something. He can shoot. He can have long shots. He's really good at that.
ASM's hit double figures. ASM hit double figures under Steve Bruce.
Yeah, that's ages
I'm
ago.
pretty sure.
Now, you go 2 seasons back, I'll be like, yeah, 35
No,
mil. But now,
you know why? Because ASM is playing in a team that he doesn't fit into. He's not in the, Eddie Howe has made a system where they play so high, or they want to play high. Sorry, they want to play high. So all that space that ASM used to run into, where he had all the time in the world, doesn't exist anymore because we don't sit deep and we don't give him the ball and let him run. That's why he doesn't look amazing anymore. He's still a top player in the Prem. He's a top 10, not top 10, top 10 team
uh,
player
uh,
in the Prem. He could play
I
for
disagree
West
with
Ham
that.
easily. He could play for Villa.
Nah,
He could play for Villa easily. No,
disagree.
I don't.
Disagree.
This is
No,
crazy.
okay,
I actually
no,
can't
Ben.
believe.
Every winger nowadays is direct. The only one left that isn't is Neymar. That's it. There's no. Vinny is direct. Even Rodrigo is direct. Like
Well,
good
they're
wingers
technically inside
nowadays.
forwards.
Yeah, they're all inside forwards. They want to shoot or provide. St. Maximin dances on the ball, which is entertaining, but as a top level team, you don't want him dancing on the ball. You want him going at goal. Carabao Cup, think about the final. Bro, he skinned that low, left, right, left, right. Did he do anything? No, he didn't. He didn't.
He
You
delivered the
have, but
ball in the box. We just couldn't. We just didn't score.
if you have a winger that can provide
Okay.
inside and shoot, you
Okay. Let me put it out like this. When we played City 3-3, he assisted twice and scored. No, he didn't score. He assisted twice. Well, does he not provide?
no
You say he doesn't provide?
one game, fine, one
No,
game.
but that's what I'm just picking out. He scored a volley on the edge of the box against Wolves that you said was an incredible goal.
No, I know that was an incredible goal. You're right, but that's one
He
goal.
scored
That's
against
one
Manchester
game where
United. He
yes,
scored against Manchester
Ben,
United.
do you want this guy to get, oh, he scored one volley that one time? Oh, he got 2 assists that one time? Or do you want a
No,
guy that's like
I'm
10 goals and 10 assists? Which guy do you want?
I'm picking out moments for you because you're saying that he can't finish or can't provide. His finishing is not good. We're not saying that his finishing is good.
Yeah.
But you can't say he's worth 15 million. That's a really bad take. Johan,
I
do you
said
think that he's worth
20.
15
I said
million?
20. 15
No,
to
no, you
20.
No,
said
I
he's
said
worth. I said
15
he's
to
worth
20.
30. I said he's worth 30.
30 million. He's been
Yeah,
sold for 30
he's
million.
actually still young. He's actually 26.
26, man.
He just turned
Players
26.
have-
Okay,
players
okay,
have had
then
to resell.
I think he's still
22.
worth it.
22 million.
Now you're a bit high there.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I remember not long ago when you and Anthony, shout out to Anthony, you and Anthony were saying that he was too good to be at Newcastle when we weren't
Oh,
good.
yeah, because you guys, Ben, you were 20th like 2 years ago. So obviously he was too good to be at
So
Newcastle.
he's too good to be at a Premier League team in relegation, but he's not a top. What? So where
Yeah.
does he fit in the Prem? Where does he fit there?
11th to 16th. That's where it should be. You know what? Crystal Palace. If they were smart, they would replace Zaha with him, but they won't. They don't need to because they've got Eze and Olise, so they don't need to.
I actually can't believe you think he's worth 15 million. That's such a.
I
that's
said
such a
15 to
poor-
20. I said 15 to 20.
No, because the point was you said less than 20, and then you backed on it when I put my hands.
You
up
know
and went
why?
less.
I was comparing him to Elanga, and I think Elanga's more direct. And I wouldn't say
You
better.
think Elanga's better?
No. I wouldn't say better. I wouldn't say better. But because Elanga's younger and he has more potential.
Huh?
Did you say more potential?
Elanga's got more potential, of course, because he's 22, 21. I don't know. He's quite young. And
He's 23.
Johan,
23.
Johan, do you have? Can you just Google when ASM signed for Newcastle? I don't actually know when it was. I think it was
He's
2019.
okay. Elanga's 21.
So what's he? 26 now. So he must have signed 4 years ago or 3 years ago, right? So he would have been 23 when he signed, or 22.
Saint Maximin 22.
Signed when he was
He
22.
signed him in 1920.
So
Yeah.
23, 22, around that age. And then he was tearing it up for us. And he's just now in a system that he doesn't fit into.
And when
right?
you say tearing it up, he scored 4 goals and 7
Yeah,
assists in his first season.
4 goals.
No, but that was 4 goals and 7 assists, right? Is that what you said?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah.
But for a winger that, like you said, isn't direct because his finishing is not that good, right? But he provided a team in a relegation battle goals and assists that were much needed.
That was all
And-
comps.
You were 13th that season.
Yeah,
You were
because what did
mid-table
we-
that season.
What did we play outside? We were just focusing on staying in the league.
FA
We didn't care
Cup.
about that.
And half
we
of
didn't
almost
care
50% of his assists
Yeah.
came from the FA Cup.
We didn't care about these tournaments. We're just trying to stay in the league. But like that, this is like I remember being told that he's too good to be at our club. He's worth 30 million, Josh. Oh, you know he's got a goal in him, and you know he's a provider. He can get
No,
past
he doesn't.
any defender.
He does not have a goal in him. His best Premier League season is 5 goals. You can't say that that's having a goal in him. That's not it.
No, having a goal in you just means that you sometimes score. Like I wouldn't say Kane had a goal in him. No, Kane has.
No, you can't say he has
an
a goal in him. He's got 5 goals. No.
5.
He's worth 13 mil, fine, but he's not a goal in him. He's got 5 goals as his maximum he scored this season for Newcastle.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying he can score, being put in the right situations. It's not like he's. It's not. Like
I can score if I get put in the right situation in the Premier League.
Christ.
And move the
When
mic a bit
Joe-
closer to your face.
When Joe Linton signed, he scored 4 goals in 1 season.
Yeah.
No, 4 goals in 2 seasons. Sorry, if I'm correct.
Okay, you can't. Joel Linton is a
What do you mean you can't compare?
No.
That's a striker.
Yes, this is a player that is once like a rare occasion. This guy changed his whole career around. This usually never happens. He's done well, right, to actually revive his career. But Saint Maximin is a winger. We're talking about wingers, and I'm saying he's not
Yes.
direct. And you're saying for a player that's
he's
not
not
direct, it's a
Yeah.
good return. Maybe, but I'm saying he's not direct. Therefore, I don't rate him. Like I want
So
my
you're
wingers to be
telling-
direct.
Okay, hold on. Let me ask you this, right? Hypothetically, you want to get someone to fill in for Rashford when he's injured.
Yes.
ASM comes up on the board. Let's say Al Hill or whatever who signed him. Let's say that they say, okay, you can have him for 35 million. Are you saying no to that?
I'm saying no to that.
What?
100%. I'm saying no to that.
When does it come down to 15 mil? And you say yes.
20. If 20 mil, but I don't want him though. Like, if it was up to me, I wouldn't even go for him. There's so many other wingers that you can go for.
I think we just need
I'm
to
so
move on.
shocked by this.
I think we just need to move on. Because I'm not like I can't agree with that.
He's
As someone who's actually watched him over the past 4 or 5 years, I can't listen to that slander anymore. He's
Slander,
not
okay.
he's not a top
not
player.
slander.
He's
I
not
I
kidding.
literally said I enjoy watching him. He's just not very
He's
productive.
not a top player. No, but you're saying he just dances on the ball. That's all he does.
Yeah,
He
he's
doesn't
not
just
productive.
dance on the ball.
He's not productive.
He-
Ben, 5 goals in 35 games is not very good for a winger, starting winger for a Premier League team. That's just not very good.
Yeah, but we weren't very good. And this last season, he's barely played really. Gordon had started ahead of him.
Yeah. Yeah, okay,
Jacob
look, I
Murphy
think we
started
just
ahead
have to agree to disagree because I'm not gonna. I just don't agree with you.
Yeah. No. It's not that you don't agree with me. I don't agree with you with your
Oh,
terrible take. That's what it
okay.
is.
You're harsh.
That's
All
a
right.
that's a dreadful
Right.
one. We're putting that in the books for Josh. I'm noting that down.
No,
That's
Ben,
a yellow card, my
you got to
friend.
take your Newcastle glasses off. Anyways, I want to know, not from your club, who's the signing of the summer in your opinion so far? Who do you think it is?
Mm, it's got to be Mason Mount. It's gonna tear it up. No, I'm joking.
Okay. I was
Um,
about to say, what? Why?
What about Kai
uh,
Havertz, guys?
no.
No.
No, don't be.
I've never
I'm gonna
rated him.
say, you know what? I'm gonna put my neck out there because I actually, watch ball. I'm gonna say Nicholas Jackson. He's gonna tear.
You
He's gonna
watched
tear it
one
up.
game and you were like, "Oh, he's not that bad."
Two. He's
No
he's,
offense, I don't know
Two
who that is.
games.
he's good. I like
I
him.
don't even know who he is.
The Chelsea strike.
Chelsea
I
striker.
don't know.
Chelsea have signed how many players who give? Like, can you name any? Like, all of them?
Chukwuemeka, Fofana,
And Kunku.
Nice.
Angelo.
And
See,
Kunku.
like, well, like we just you can say any name and you probably go. You probably signed.
Bro, I was reading the names today. There's so many that I didn't know they signed. There's so
They
many of
spent
them.
like what £600,000 last season, and they're still spending this season.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know
Well,
what the rules are for them.
I've watched this man and I think he's gonna be good.
I love
How
the
old
How
is- how old
good?
is he?
Give me a
How old is
number.
he?
Give me a number right now. I want the receipt. Give me a number. Premier League goals. What do you
I don't
predict
know.
right now? No,
don't
predict
know.
it right now.
You're breaking up. I can't hear you.
You just said you put your neck on the line. Put it on the line. How many
When
goals
did
are
I
you
say
getting?
I was gonna put my neck on the line?
Give me, Johan, he literally just said it. He literally just said, I'm going to put my neck out there, and it's Nicholas Jackson because I know ball. He said, I know ball.
No.
Nicholas Jackson.
I said I'll put it. I said I'll put it out there. Didn't say put my
Okay,
neck on the
okay,
line.
fine. Then just give me goals. How many goals do you think he's scoring this season?
More than one.
Preseasons don't count though.
This guy. Just give me. Oh, come on.
22 years old, coming into that Chelsea team. Is he going to start?
From where?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know where he
Porto,
came
isn't
from.
it? No, not Porto. Where did he come from?
Nicholas Jackson played for Villarreal.
Ah, Villarreal.
Villarreal, 28 games, 12 goals, 4 assists.
Is that all comps or just the league?
No, just in the league.
Oh.
Interesting. You never know.
How many goals?
Play it. I think he'll score more than 7.
In that signing of the summer?
No, I think he's a future. I think he's a future player for Chelsea.
But that's the signing of the summer.
Signing of the summer so far.
Okay, who's gonna let me think about all the strikers that have signed in the Premier League this summer?
Does it have to be a striker? Why are you thinking of a striker?
Because I want to. You're talking about. Well, I think that he's going to be good, and then you've asked 7
Yeah,
goals.
but signing.
That-
No,
is
I
that
didn't
gonna
say
be signing
anything
of
about
the
the
summer?
7 goals. You're saying signing of the
Signing
summer.
of the I'm saying your
To
best,
prove a
like, you
team.
look at that and you're
The
like,
best
wow.
signing.
Yeah.
I don't really know I don't really know many of the signings that have signed that are going to be that good. I don't think McAllister's going to be that good. I don't think Sober's Gay is going to be any good. I don't
Yes.
think that Tonali's going to have that great of a season for his first season. You know, Harvey Barnes might have a few goals in him. Who's a big name that's signed that you think is going to tear it up?
I think
No.
Kovacic.
You go Kovacic.
Yeah.
He's gonna get lots of goals and assists.
No, I just think he's going to be very influential. I don't know if he's going to get numbers, but I think as a
All right,
midfielder, he's going to do really well. Because he fits
okay.
into the
But
City
you know
mold.
what
I
the
think
thing
he'll
is?
just do
You know
well.
what the thing is? Any Premier League player could probably go to City and do well. So take City out of the equation, pick somebody else.
Why would it take City out? I just think Kovacic. No, because you know why? I was talking to
Okay,
Charlie, and
okay.
Charlie's like,
Let me say. No, sure. I don't care about Charlie. Who's second place? Who's going to be second place signing of the summer?
so I said I can't say United, so I need to think about other clubs.
Go ahead.
Maybe Timber at Arsenal would be good. I like Timber.
What position does he play? Midfielder.
Defense, right or centre back.
Never even heard of him.
I think he'll play
Never
right
even-
back for them. I think that's good because they don't have a really good right back. They have Ben White, who's crap, and
Everyone
Tomiyasu.
rates him. Everyone rates him.
Everyone rates him, but I don't see it. I just think he's a likable character, and you've not got that much about him. I think,
Plays for Arsenal. He's not that likable.
yeah, nah, for them, because like apparently he doesn't care about football and he doesn't watch football. So, oh, he's so relatable. This annoys me. I just think Timber's an upgrade. I think Timber will transform, not transform, but he'll really improve the right hand side. Support Saka.
Johan?
Onana.
No,
I said not from our
no,
club.
not from United.
Why?
No, because it's
Because
boring.
that's
'cause
the
I could say,
fucking question.
Even if I wasn't a United fan, I think he'll do improve for
yeah,
United.
yeah.
as a-
I'd say Onana
Okay, I
too,
don't
but
care.
like,
Outside of
Why?
United. What? Right, Johan. You know when you go to school and you get a test and you have a question in front of you, the GCSE EdXL. You don't go to the board and be like, "Why are you asking me this question?" You just answer it.
Well, I answered it. Onana. Even if I wasn't a United fan, I think you improve from what we what the team had before.
question
I think it's
was,
going to improve the best
Who do
signing.
you
Yeah,
think is going to improve the team outside of your own team?
that was no. He said he wouldn't choose United. As Josh,
No, no, no,
he
no,
said
no,
he
no, no,
wouldn't
no,
choose.
no,
I didn't say
no,
I
no.
wouldn't
no,
choose
I
United.
I said
Josh said
outside your club.
outside of your own team.
It can be
who
outside
is-
your club. You said or something. You
No,
said,
no, 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 no. I
half-
said outside. I said outside your club. Said not. So we can't pick United players because I would have said
I
Onana.
would have said Harvey Barnes. I would have said Harvey Barnes if he had said Newcastle.
That's crazy.
I'm always listening for a chance. Why? Sorry, why?
You said
No.
you don't think Harvey Barnes is going to do that well. He's going to do all right. I don't think Tonali's going to do well in his first season. That's what you said.
I said Tonali's not going to have that great of a season to start off with. I said Harvey Barnes might have a few goals in him, yeah.
So
But that's me being pessimistic for
No, 'cause
Harvey
I
Barnes.
just
I think he
think-
could have a good season.
I just think Harvey Barnes will be the same. Like the same he was at Leicester, he'll just be at Newcastle, which is good. But I don't think it's like, wow.
Bring me 13 goals and 5 assists. I'll take that all day.
Yeah, that's good. I think it's really good, but I just don't think it's signing in the summer.
Now you know the question, and you
I know
can't
the
say
question,
a Man United. No,
Onana.
you don't. Now that you can't say a Man United player, who's it going to be?
But why? I don't think anyone else is. Maybe
Josh,
Nkuku for
Josh,
Chelsea.
just Can
Nkuku,
you ask
fine,
him?
yeah. He said Nkuku. There you go. Nkuku might be good. I think there's a chance he flops, but maybe he's too good to flop, because he's played well for France and I've seen him. But
He didn't look that good at Chelsea in pre-season. I don't know how fit he is.
it's just
So.
preseason, isn't it? But he's got potential. But Bundesliga tax. So surely the thing is, if he flops, surely Chelsea have to learn. How many Bundesliga players are you going to sign for extortionate amounts?
Or
and
any
all gonna
Premier League
flop?
club.
Scouts in the Bundesliga, like they have to send them
Or
elsewhere.
any Premier League club.
They've got
Yeah,
good
literally.
links with.
City. Besides City, they can somehow just sign a Bundesliga player, Gundogan, and he's
Yeah.
right.
Gunnar and Haaland. It's not
That's
fair.
what I'm saying. Like City's just a glitch. Like you can put any player in that team, and he'll do well. Like in the
Yeah.
Pep era, I can't think of a player that's been bad at City.
Just,
Really.
yeah.
In the Premier League
like-
era, you said.
Bravo. When
No,
he signed
sorry,
Bravo.
in
You said in the Pep
era.
era, yes.
Yeah, he
Pep
signed
Guardiola.
Bravo for one season. Yeah, I think so. He sucked.
How many games though?
He was the number one
He was
for his
one-
first season.
One season, and then they just sacked him off.
And then they signed Edison after
Yeah,
that.
but they knew that they could spend big at like Newcastle. They knew they could spend big second season, which is what we did. So.
No, but that's
they've-
his luxury, isn't
different.
it? Yeah.
It's a different situation. They've already been taken over by the Sheikh for almost 10 years by that. Not 10 years, right? Like 8 years.
7, 8 years.
They've
Yeah.
already won the Premier League at that point, so they're already more
Yeah.
financially stable than Newcastle are.
No, that's
So
true.
they can spend
But
it.
also, after 1 year as a manager, you're set into the club now. You can, like Ten Hag is just now buying a striker. He wasn't able to buy a striker in the first.
No,
time
but I think
he
last
was
season.
Wout Weghorst?
like
Hello?
Weghorst, yeah.
Yeah,
Like
bro.
he didn't
goat.
want Weghorst. He just had to sign him.
Yeah, you had
You
to
know.
sign because there was no one else
Bro,
available.
he
'cause
cried every
club-
time he scored. Like,
Sorry,
what the
Chris
one
Wood
time,
could have signed Chris Wood.
uh, bro.
the
Chris
one
Wood
you
for 30
played,
mils.
didn't you
Crazy.
sell
Yeah,
him? You sold him, didn't you?
Yeah,
yeah.
so
He said
Forest bought him for 30, isn't it? Was it
Yeah,
30?
Forest are
man.
weird. They just buy everyone's just weird
Forest actually
trash.
have money, if you actually look at their players.
They spent a lot
Yeah,
last season,
I don't know how they do
but I
it.
think that they had to do it. So
They did, yeah, and they'll get Henderson. But okay, so you think Nkuku, Ben thinks. What did you say again? Oh,
Nicholas Jackson.
Jackson, and I said Timber. I just like Timber. I wanted him to come to United before we signed Martinez, so I rate him.
Fair
But
enough. Fair enough.
moving on.
Glad we got that.
Eh?
Jesus. Glad we got that one done. Right. On to the next.
All right. Uh, of all time, right? Give me a player that you think's exceeded their potential the most. So if I tell you this is the biggest overachiever in the history of modern football, who's that guy for
Mm,
you? Not Vardy, because that's an easy answer. Vardy is such an easy answer. Give me another one.
I was gonna kind of say Vardy. I would have said Joe Hart because he won a Premier League title. I think he's not that good, but
he
on his
won
day,
two, didn't
all
he?
right. I don't know.
I think he
He
just won
won
that
two.
one. No, he won
I'm
two. You're
sure.
right. He
Is
won
that
two.
trophy
Yeah.
or just like we'll say trophies, right? I presume.
Everything.
Doesn't
No,
have
no. If you go like, wow, that guy, I thought he sucked, and he turned it around, or you didn't expect anything, and he turned out to be like a key player. I don't know.
Are we saying not at our own club because?
No, you
You
can
can
say
say
your
your
own club, but he's
Oh,
gonna say
Joe
Joe
Linton.
Linton.
Then.
Yeah,
Not really.
I'll,
Right. On to the
But no
next
offense, you
one.
haven't won anything yet, so I don't know why. But I
No,
understand
no, no.
that's not a thing. Yes, I said that. Yes, yes.
Go ahead, Johan.
I don't know yet. I don't think I have one.
Well, you have to have one. That's the podcast.
But I'm thinking of. I didn't have the questions before, did
Go
I?
ahead, Josh.
I'm not, I don't.
a player that exceeded their potential. I actually don't know. I'm trying to think of who. Maybe like I don't know.
Neil Heskey.
Liverpool, have they got? Nah, City. No, I'm not. No, City doesn't count
I
here.
was just thinking about his rivals.
Yaya Toure, maybe?
Chelsea. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
he was always good though. I thought he was good.
He was a centre back at Barcelona.
Yeah, but he
City
won
signed him.
the Champions League. I mean, to be
I know,
fair,
but
to be
did
yeah.
everyone think he was going to be as good as he was?
Nah, that's true. That is true. 20 goals. Yeah, that's a good shout actually. Michu. That was just one season though. I'm not gonna say Michu. Uh,
Okay.
Javier Hernandez. I love that
Hmm.
guy. That's my goat.
Mm,
My Mexican
fair enough.
goat.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I think that's the one.
Respect Javier.
Yeah, bro, little
Wait,
Mexican guy.
what Rafael de Silva
Ooh,
for United? Because we actually signed his twin brother, and he was just part of the package, and he ended up playing more for
yeah,
United.
yeah. Raphael, I liked Raphael, man. And then I remember the 2011 Champions League final, we started Fabio. I didn't understand that. I don't know why we did that.
Fergie tax.
The game's the game. That was like the best team ever, that 2011 Barcelona team. But
Tagawa. Shout.
Mm.
Park
Who's
Ji-sung.
expectation?
hat trick again. You know what? Park Ji Sung maybe. Park Ji Sung's definitely up there. Like we signed him from PSV as a squad player, and he was sick.
Yeah, but
Dwight Gale in that one season where he scored like 15 goals. Yeah, baby.
Dwight Gale. Dwight Gale.
He's so bad. Honestly. Oh no, Loic Remy. Where is that guy now?
Is he
I
still
was gonna
playing
say maybe.
football?
I don't know.
Who, Johan?
I was thinking maybe Cristiano Ronaldo, but I don't know if back then his expectation was he's going to be the best player ever.
No.
No, but yeah,
Or
no.
one
'Cause
of.
I would have said Haaland then because then you can be like, oh well, like he's very young and he's just signed
No,
for
but
City.
he scored at everything, and
No, but
everyone
nobody
expected him.
expected him to win the treble in his first season. Like you've got to think of
City
it
were
like
close most years.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
they were close.
No,
I
just
would
what he
take
did like what Ronaldo did for United. He won the Ballon d'Or there.
I would
Yeah.
take it as like, oh, who did you think was not good when he first started, but then was good afterwards? Like, do you get what I mean? Like that's why I
Yeah, but
picked
look,
him.
no, it's just exceeded expectations. So it doesn't have to be
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Turn
No.
out okay. It could be okay and then turn out awesome or something.
Yeah, I think Park or Hernandez for me. Both, when they came in, they were sick.
Mm.
Yeah, I saw a
Johan?
tweet. Oh wait, what did Johan say? Johan said,
Silva.
oh, he didn't answer, did he?
You said to Silva.
Oh yeah, Raphael.
Which one is it? Fabio or Rafael? Raphael.
Raphael. Yeah, yeah, I back that. I back that. I back that. I saw a tweet the other day.
Tell me.
That
Always
said,
a good start.
I don't know if me and you have talked about this, Ben, but I think me and Hussein have talked about it. And it was a guy who said, "I wish Sir Alex Ferguson could manage in this day and age where the quality's better because he wouldn't do well." What are your thoughts
Sure.
on that?
It's hard. It's like when I think of no. Chill out. I'm
No, why
trying.
even? It's not even thinking. Why is there's
Give
no
me a
need to think
second.
about this?
Just let me cook. Okay. When I think about like bringing somebody from the past to a modern day, it's always like a kind of a mute argument because like, oh, let's bring Muhammad Ali into the modern era of boxing. Muhammad Ali would get smoked in the current heavyweight division. Like he just would. That's just how the sport has evolved past his time. You know what I mean? So I know like Fergie was winning titles in 2013, 2012, right?
I don't want
Could
to be
he
in the
come?
thing. You just said Muhammad Ali. Something you're gonna get flack for that.
No. I mean, it's true. Like you can. It's not even debatable. Like
No face, no case. It's not there.
it's not even debatable. Like if you can't bring a heavyweight of that time, bring him into a modern, like now, and say that they would perform at the same level. They wouldn't. So I don't know if he would perform at the same level. I think he'd still be a good manager, though. What's the question? Would he win the league, or is that what they're asking? Or
No, he basically said that he didn't think Fergie would win. Yeah, he said he wouldn't win the league and he wouldn't be anywhere near as successful. So I don't know if he was saying he'd win anything or not, but
So bringing him from the past, so bringing him at that age and bringing him forward, or just bringing him now and letting him manage now, because he's flipping old now,
no,
and he's
obviously not now. He means if Fergie was just managing today. So if like instead of
Yeah, but
managing
which
in
era of
2000,
Fergie?
no, instead just Fergie. Let's say
yeah, but what
19,
era?
whenever, pick any
No, but
era.
I think that the problem with that argument, they said that when Fergie was at United when Arsene Wenger came in. Oh, how's Fergie gonna compete?
He
Won what?
adapted. Yeah,
He adapted and won.
I think he'd still be the best.
Roman Abramovich, how is he gonna win with Chelsea? And he won.
I don't know if
How is he
he'd
gonna win
win,
the
but he.
City? And he won.
I don't
How
know
is
if
he
he.
gonna win with Aberdeen? And he won. And he's still the only one to ever do that. And by the way, the
Yeah,
Scottish
against
Prem.
Real Madrid. That was,
I
and
know,
to
I'm talking about the Scottish Prem. The
yeah,
last team to
yeah.
win the league by Celtic Rangers was him, Aberdeen, and he did it, retained the title as well.
Ben, what were you saying?
So
I
he's
don't
proven
know.
the point already. He can do it.
What you say, Ben?
I don't know if he would win the league
No, he
because
would.
City
Don't
is
worry.
so dominant. But
That's what they said about
they
everyone.
he might do well. He might win a Carabao Cup in his first season, or he might win like. It's such a pointless question because like you're bringing in a manager like from 10 years ago, 12 years ago to modern football, like, and he's ancient anyways. Like I don't know what would happen. I couldn't
I,
tell
I,
you. I would say
I
he'd
agree.
probably do well in the Premier League. He'd
I agree with
probably
Ben.
do well.
It is a pointless question because he's already proven it. Fergie's already proven that he can do it. So
Yeah,
Fair enough.
I do think he
This
would
is not me
adapt.
hating on Fergie. I just don't like. I think it's a stupid question.
that's
It's
probably
like
what they asked in the '90s as well, or the early 2000s with Chelsea. Like, can Fergie do it? Should he retire?
I think
it's
yeah, I
like
think he'd adapt. He always
let's
adapted. I think
let's
there are
bring
certain
Shearer into Newcastle's team now. Like, would he score goals? Yeah, he
yes,
probably score goals, but he's not going to be the best striker in the league.
I think he would be top three.
Yeah, maybe, but he's not going to be the best. And that's why I said
Prime Shearer.
I don't
Fergie
think
probably
Prime
wins.
Shearer was never the best. He's only the best for like 1 or 2 seasons. Or 3 seasons,
Wasn't
sorry.
wasn't Prime Shearer like the Blackburn Shearer?
Yeah,
Just in case it is the Newcastle.
I'd
Yeah,
say
that was
from like
text.
94 to like 97 he was the best in the league. That was it.
This is not me saying that Shearer was the best striker. I'm just giving you
No, we're not
context.
saying that. No, it's just
Yeah,
No, but
like I'm.
Prime Shearer. I'm not saying
I think
best
I
striker.
I think individual sports are different to team sports. I think there are certain players, it doesn't matter what area you take them from. If you put them in today, they will do well. For example, Ryan Giggs. If we take 90s Ryan Giggs and put him in a team today, he will do well. I'm very confident of that. Alan Shearer, if you put him in a team today, he'll do very well. I think Ferguson, if you take him out, he will do very well. And if in 20 years, when Pep's retired, and they're like, "Oh, could Pep manage in this new?"
If he's talking about the United team now, so he'd be put into Man United in the
I
way that
don't know
they've
that.
set up.
I think we're just overthinking the question now.
Who Giggs?
But no, as
No,
in
it's
Fergie.
Fergie.
Is Fergie
I
coming
think we're just
into
overthinking the
United?
question now. Because I
Yeah,
don't think Fergie will
obviously
play
it's
the way
United.
maybe now.
I don't know.
I
I
don't
don't
think
know.
Fergie will play the way we play
That's what it
now.
is.
He'll probably do
Yeah,
something different
the team is probably set up now to play a different way. So like he
because he
probably would.
adapts. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
I
probably.
just
So he's
think I
probably
just
fine
think you'd
with
adapt.
players.
But my point is,
I
it
don't.
was just I just wanted to see what you guys thought because that guy, I always see a tweet like that every few weeks, and it's always some Liverpool fan in his 30s because he's hurt by the past. Just be happy. I don't know why he's not happy. Like Liverpool have won a Premier League more recently than us.
Yeah,
Anyway,
rent free, la.
literally.
But yeah, it's a tough one. You know, like maybe he would do well, maybe he wouldn't. Like
No, he'll definitely do well. It's not maybe.
I think you
fair
would.
enough.
I think you would.
Um,
Next subject. I was watching the Euro 2016, like Portugal's run to the final, right? And I think that is the second best underdog story in football history after Leicester's. Do you think there's any others? Or what do you think it would take for anything to come near in the next year or two?
What Portugal winning the Euros?
Yeah.
underdog.
Yeah.
They weren't underdogs.
They came third in the group. They didn't win a game.
I don't. But I don't
Yeah,
say they were
that's true.
underdogs
No,
going
no,
into
no,
the
but
tournament. They're
we
still
can't.
kind of
Yeah,
favorites.
going into the tournament, you would
Still one like
you would call
probably
them
think
underdogs.
they can
Not
make a
not
run.
after a few games, because a few games could just be bad form. You
They
know,
didn't. The thing is, they never played. I remember watching that tournament. They didn't play well. Johan, correct me if I'm
And
wrong. I never saw them play well. They scraped through every single round. Even in the final,
they
Eder.
beat France, right?
I
Yeah,
don't think they won a
Eder.
game in 90 minutes getting
Yeah,
to the final.
they didn't. And then Eder scored in the final, and this
Yeah,
guy
understandable.
never
I don't think
scored.
it's underdog. It's not like Leicester relegated the season before
Oh
No,
yeah,
no,
almost
no. I think I
winning
think
the
Leicester.
league.
I
I
think
don't think
Leicester are
second
clear. But like Portugal didn't deserve to win the Euros. I
second
think
best now.
I think Greece deserved to win the
gotta be.
Euros more than Portugal did because they played well.
There,
Hey,
there's
they
got to
weren't
be.
even. What about fucking Denmark winning it? In what 90?
No,
When did they
that
win it?
this actually I forgot that. I forgot about that. That's a good one.
They
I'll
didn't
say
get
that.
qualified. They were just
Yeah, I
invited
know.
because of a war. So
Who won in 2018? Not
the
2018, sorry,
Euros,
2020. No, no, no.
Italy,
The World Cup.
Euros,
Who
Italy.
won the
It was
World Cup?
2021.
Who won the
2018
World Cup
France.
in 2018? France.
Yeah, but they were always like top
Who did
team
they play?
anyway.
Croatia.
Yeah, if Croatia won it, that would have been a good underdog story, but that was never
No,
going to
but like
happen.
Croatia, like winning, being an underdog and an underdog story doesn't always end in victory. Like getting to the finals in itself is like Morocco getting to the quarterfinals is probably a better
Semi.
underdog story. Yeah, semi getting that's probably a better underdog story than Portugal winning. To be honest,
Nah, for me, you got to win.
I would say
You
that.
got to win. No one's really going to remember about. Yeah, I think you have to win.
Rocky didn't win in Rocky One. You know, he lost and he was
Oh,
the underdog.
spoiler alert. I'm just joking.
Even
Yeah.
Leicester's escaped from that. Like the year they survived
Yeah.
relegation is probably a better underdog story.
I think that's
Actually,
good.
Newcastle escaping relegation was statistically better.
Well, yeah, statistically, but you have to look at you
Sorry,
signed Trippier and you got a very good manager and everything got
sorry, La.
sorted out.
Sorry. No one had
And you
ever
had
done
money. It was different. You
No
guys
one had
had money
ever
to
done
spend.
it from that amount of losses before. Just saying.
Yeah, but you had
And
money.
it wasn't all just money, by the way.
I understand that, but you had money to spend. I don't think Leicester could have bought a Kieran Trippier of that quality of that
No,
era.
no, no.
back.
But they made it to 17th. We made it to 11th.
I
That like
understand that.
I get I get the difference that you're saying is that they didn't have the resources that we have.
To
But
just
I'm
go
just
and spend that in a January transfer window.
hence why I prefaced the point with statistically and not like logically. So because statistically it is better, but logically you would always say that Leicester is more of an underdog story. The escape, at least. But
You
yeah,
bought,
I
you
don't.
bought Guimaraes as well. In January, you bought Wood, Trippier, Guimaraes, and Burn.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
obviously you're going to stay up.
Yeah.
No, I don't
Well,
think Portugal was
no,
second.
no, sorry, just no one was saying that. I remember you actually said, funny enough, you
Yeah,
said
before you signed
at
everyone, of course I
No,
said
no,
you're
no, no,
going
no,
down.
no, 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 no. Christmas to January time. I remember you said we were going down. If you can
When
tell
was the
me,
takeover?
if you October or I think it was October. I think If you can tell me wholeheartedly, Josh, that in January of that season you didn't tell me that we were still going down.
January, after the
January.
takeover, I didn't
Yeah.
think. As soon as you got taken over, I didn't think it. I didn't think you were going to get relegated anymore. And then you
But you
signed
said
for. No,
you
before
said it
that,
in,
at Christmas, I was laughing at you. I remember Christmas, November.
Christmas
I
was
was.
still after the
Didn't you
takeover.
didn't you still have Steve Bruce, or did you like sack him
Yes,
after
we
one?
still had Steve Bruce in December. Oh no no no
Nah,
no 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 no
You
no
sacked
no!
him
nah.
after the
That's,
game.
that's wrong. We got rid of him in like November or October, I think. Eddie Howe came in like 2-3 weeks after
Yeah.
the takeover was
Do
official.
you believe the Steve Bruce thing about him saying, "Oh yeah, I stepped down voluntarily"? I don't believe that.
He didn't say he stepped down. He gave the point that if you want to do this, then you'll I might be the piece you have to move out.
Do you believe him? I like Steve Bruce, but maybe it's
Owners are
half
really.
true.
I mean, well, I'll say the representative of our owners, so Staveley and the other
Husband.
bloke. Yeah, they are very hands-on. So
Yeah,
I wouldn't
yeah.
be surprised if they had gone to Steve Bruce and said, "Okay, what do you need?" And then because it's not out of the realms of possibility because they're very hands-on with. I mean, you'll see in the documentary that's coming out in 2 weeks or whatever. They're very,
Yeah,
like
yeah. I always wondered why Amanda Staveley was there, but it makes sense that she's married to the guy. That makes sense
yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
looks good though. I'm
She
gonna watch
actually
it
she actually tried. I think 2 years
before.
before the takeover
Yeah,
happened, it
and it
was
got
her.
rejected, didn't it? Yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, she
Oh
needed she
well,
needed the Saudi money. Fairs.
yeah.
I'm excited
Back
for
to
that.
the original point. Yeah, no, not Portugal. Definitely not.
I like that story. Maybe it's not second, but I think it's up there because they sucked. Like that Portugal team sucked. It was full of has-beens. It had Nani as a
You have the
30-year-old.
best
Had
player in the world,
Quaresma.
best player
Yeah,
in the world, in there.
yeah, but
Especially
he only
20 Ronaldo.
scored like 4 goals and he got injured in the final and they still won.
Yeah. Who do they
I
play?
France, who won the World Cup 2 years later.
Yeah, I still don't think it's that Underdogs,
I
to be
think it's
honest.
up there. I like if I think about like underdog stories where they win. I think I would maybe say Swansea. They won the League Cup in 2014, but they played Bradford in the final. So,
Yeah.
but Leicester's clear. Like Leicester, that's like probably the greatest underdog sporting story ever. I don't think anything comes
Oh yeah.
close.
Well, I don't know about sporting, but definitely
I think Sporting
definitely
that 5,000 to 1 is a record of
yeah,
like
I know. But
yeah.
the bookmakers, the odds, they don't make bets like that anymore because of
Yeah,
Leicester.
because of that. But like from sports I know at least, so from like basketball and even like American football and baseball, usually nothing close to that. No teams close to those odds ever win.
Here's some suggestions for you. Cameroon's 1990 World Cup run. Denmark's Euro 1992
Yeah,
victory.
yeah.
Greece's Euros 2004 triumph. Leicester, obviously. Iceland in 2016.
Iceland, yeah.
So
No,
yeah, fair
those are
few.
all good runs. Those are good
I
runs.
think Iceland is probably better than the win for Portugal.
Sunderland winning the FA Cup.
Did Iceland make the semis? They only made the quarters.
Yeah, but their population is so minuscule. They had a freaking dentist in goal and beat
Yeah,
England, the
yeah.
richest
Yeah,
FA in the world.
okay. Beating in this
I
period
think
for
that's a bit
England.
of a more.
In this period, I think from
No,
2010 to
don't change it.
2016.
Don't change England. We're talking about Iceland here. They had to beat England, right? Who was in
No,
front of
no,
them?
no, 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 no. It was a good win, but from 2010 to 2016. Oh,
No,
where's
I'm
he
still
gone?
here. Don't worry.
2010 to 2016. Think about that England team. Actually, try and
So what?
remember that England
Think
team.
about Iceland. I remember Iceland's team.
They suck. Iceland was an underdog win, but
Who's
it
name one
wasn't
player
like
from Iceland?
Oh, he's gonna be
Bjorn
able to. He's gonna
Bjornsson
be able.
You're saying Bjorn's like, yeah, well done.
Gunnarsson. Yeah, he is an actual player.
I thought you were saying a Gylfi Sigurdsson. Never mind.
No, he who shall not be named. Gunnarsson, bro.
No, but
Chat.
no, I think that's You can't just say because England were bad. It's Iceland, bro.
Well, Gudjon Daniel up front is pretty good.
Daniel, you know.
It's Iceland. They beat England. That's
Yeah,
insane.
no, it was an underdog. It was, but they didn't win. Like I'm looking for ones that win. So like like I say
It doesn't
Denmark's up
matter.
there.
But
Denmark's
that
up
wasn't
there.
your question.
Yeah, winning doesn't matter, Josh. An underdog story just means they surpassed everyone's expectations. Like, who has surpassed expectations the most? You'll say Leicester. Okay, Leicester. If Leicester got second that year, it would still be up there as like
Fairs.
one of, you know.
Yeah, but then like even on that level, fine. Iceland only reached the quarters. They reached the semis. Is impressive. Like Morocco,
It's
I put
Iceland,
Morocco.
bro.
I put Morocco
They
above
did
that. Morocco semis.
Iceland, but it's Iceland. They had
Yeah.
doctors in goal, a dentist in goal, beating England. I think that's more
Yeah,
of an underdog than Morocco is an underdog, but I think Iceland is more.
I think we'll have to agree to disagree on this one. I think so. I don't think
They have the best player in the world, according
Johan,
to
I'm
Hussein.
agreeing with you. I'm
Yeah.
literally agreeing
Morocco
with
had
you.
the best
It's me and
player
you
in the
versus him.
world, according to Hussein.
Oh yeah, I
They-
forgot about
Yes,
that.
come on, you can't be an
I
underdog
forgot.
story then.
They
Damn
had
it.
Ziyech. And bro, also during the World Cup, Hussein was saying Sofian Amrabat is like one of the best midfielders in the world.
And we're
So
signing him somehow. the best midfielder in the
we're
world.
signing the next
Can I
Xavi,
say,
apparently.
Hussein also said Portugal were winning the World Cup. Just remember that.
Oh, but
No,
he's
no way he did that, did he?
he did. He genuinely
Yeah,
did.
he actually said that
He said it with chest. Like he puffed out his chest and said it.
in our
I
group
think
chat.
yeah,
as
he
well.
did. He did. So
It's
but
just-
I think Amrabat would be a good signing, Johan, no?
Yeah. He will be. Well, instead of what,
exciting.
McTominay. Anything's better than McTominay.
Can you imagine we're gonna make a net
Fred.
profit if we sell McTominay for 45 mil and we buy Amrabat for 25? I will
How we made a
cry.
net profit?
That's a profit.
a profit of
On
10
what?
mil.
On
On
what?
that sale, not
Okay, yeah.
overall,
say
not
overall.
overall.
No, we haven't
No,
made a
I
profit.
mean just on that exchange, like how we sold Daniel James and bought Ronaldo, we made profit like that.
Okay, it was
Daniel
35-year-old
James is
Ronaldo.
so
Or
shit.
36.
We
Daniel
got
James,
15 mil for Daniel James. I can't believe that.
Wasn't it more?
is terrible. And he played for United. ASM was better than Daniel James.
You-
not
you-
even.
When
Nah,
fans are
Daniel
making-
James was more direct and scored more.
I think he's in our
I
top 10 for
suppose he
most
was more
expensive
direct. You must be
players we've
correct.
sold.
No, he scored more. What do you say, Johan?
No, I said he's the most expensive, like in the top 10 for most expensive players we've sold.
Yeah, we're really bad at
And
selling.
James
If we sell McTominay, I
is
think he
actually
might be. Will McTominay be the most, like the second or third most expensive? Because Ronaldo's top.
probably third or fourth.
Jesus,
Because we
McTominay.
sold Ronaldo for what? What was
What about
18? And we
Pogba?
sold
How much you sell Pogba
for free.
His contract
twice.
ran out
On a free?
twice.
Wow.
Yeah,
Twice.
free twice.
Some good
I think
owners.
second is Di Maria for what we
Ah,
bought him
yeah,
for
Di Maria.
60.
Shout out
We
to
sold
Di
him for
Maria.
55 or something.
50 something, yeah, 50 something. That's
Depay's
crazy. So
probably up there.
McTominay will be third then.
Oh yeah, Depay played for you guys. What a
Yeah.
fucking flop! Oh my god.
Nah, he was good. He was good in like a 2-game stretch for the
He was-
Champions League qualifiers.
Yeah, and he was good against Midtjylland. He was really good against
That
Midtjylland.
was that's what I'm saying, the Champions League qualifiers.
No, that was when that was Europa League when Rashford
Was
came into the. Yeah, we won 5-1. He scored one
Wasn't
and
it?
he's played.
Wasn't that the Champions League qualifier?
No, that was Bruges. I remember that.
Bro just has people rate him because he's just got tattoos on his
No,
back.
I don't think any. Who rates
Lion
him?
tattoo. Why? Who actually rates him?
You just said people rate him.
I
With-
know,
with-
like who? Like I'm asking, like who does?
You know what it
No,
is? It's those like genuinely. I think you're right because like there are people like that are saying they're like, "Oh, hear me out," and they'll put a picture of Pogba. Well, hear me out. I saw Depay last summer. Hear me out, Depay. And then like,
They're
hear
just
me
weird
out.
United fans that think all players we've sold will do well now.
To be
'cause
fair
they've done
though,
well
like
at
I
somewhere
think
else.
some players like that might have done better now than at the time.
No, I don't
You
think
know,
Depay would do well.
No, he's too lazy. Bro's too lazy.
That
His
Like,
attitude
even
is
when
more
wrong.
lazy.
Rooney tells you off, trying to show off, or being a bit too arrogant. Because he showed up to training with the under 23s in his Rolls Royce
I don't
How
know.
else was he supposed to get there? Was he supposed to
and a
run
normal
there?
car. What, just in your Mercedes or something?
Well,
normal
he's
car
so
for
rich. He,
players
doesn't
that.
have he might not have a normal
Understand? You're
car,
playing for the under 23s though.
so he has to buy a car to fit in with the
No,
under
he probably has a
23s.
Mercedes, man. Don't tell me he has one car.
I don't
His
know.
only
Yeah.
car he could take
I
was
definitely
Rolls-Royce.
have like 10
He
cars.
has nice cars. Wayne Rooney seems like the kind of guy that would start beef just for the sake of it. So
Nah, he was just
not
mad all the time, I think.
I'm not taking his word for
He
gospel.
was angry all the time. He just liked to hit people and
Back then
get
he was the
hit.
captain of United.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's old school though. Like nowadays, everyone's got blingy cars, but back then, like coming into United with a blink, all
And
like
he was a bit
blinged
pissed
out.
like
This was
Pogba
like
missing goal
2016.
with dancing.
Yeah,
What do you
2015
mean, Joel?
16, but you still had old school players from the previous generation. But like now, it's different.
Oh no, I don't. I don't think that has any relevance to the
I
point.
think it does.
Everyone was, even the flashy guy, the older guys. They weren't driving Nissan Sunnies. They were
I
driving
know, but
nice
when they
cars.
went to training with the under-23s, they wouldn't show up in their fucking Ferrari.
Hmm.
Well, how else would they get there?
In a normal car for them. A Range Rover.
No, I think that if I was Depay,
For them, it's a normal car.
I would have been like, mate, what are you talking about?
He was
What?
training with the under-23s for a reason, because he was
Yeah,
shit in the
and bro,
first
if
team.
Rooney tells you something, listen. Like it's Wayne Rooney, like, and this guy didn't listen. And now where is he? Where is this guy? Actually,
Atletico Madrid.
and he doesn't even start. Clown.
Get in the bag.
Yeah, all he does is
Probably
rap.
has
To be fair,
probably has
just
3
makes
Rolls
songs.
Royces now.
Good for him. What a football career.
Yeah.
I don't think a rap career would really work at United either.
No chance. No, but that's why some of
Or,
them are like, oh, imagine he drops a song, we win the league. Oh, I
or
hate these
even
guys.
any. I don't even think like any Premier League club would like it. Like with old school type of fans, so what, with
Oh yeah.
Newcastle,
That's
Arsenal
why
probably love it.
that's why everyone
Chelsea
wanted to
wouldn't care
know
really.
that
I
who
don't know.
that
Chelsea might
drill
care.
artist was.
Hmm?
Do you remember when that drill artist was rumored to be a Premier
Yeah,
League player?
it wasn't.
That's
It
why
turned out
everyone wanted to know who that was. But
he was
it
like a
was like
Reading player or something. He came from
it
like
was
a
like a
Premier League
really low
academy.
level. Yeah.
Weird, man. But yeah,
Shit music anyway.
I actually dislike so many United fans. They annoy me so much. Like
Me too.
certain groups.
Yeah.
The Martial stands make me want to rip my eyebrows off. I don't
Mark
understand.
Goldbridge makes me-
Mark
my-
Goldbridge makes me want to
blow my brain out.
yank my hair out. Stephen
Like we
Howson
can all
fan.
agree as
Agreed.
him. We can all agree on him being the worst type. Just
Yeah.
my God, we signed on Nana and he's like he's a top 3 goalkeeper in the league. Sorry, what? Like I
He's
just said, he was going to improve United, but he's not the top 3 goalkeeper in the league.
you can't
He
say
hasn't
that.
played yet.
And then people will see that and be like,
What is
"Oh,
Black
all
talking
United fans
about?
are like that." It's like, no.
And Brosy gets credibility because he was with Ben Foster, which annoys the shit. Because why? Why would you not pick
Ben
anyone else?
Foster. Did you see him talk after the Wrexham game? He was like, "Oh, there was a bad boy Boeing." Bro is 40. Bro is 40 years old saying "bad boy Boeing." What are you
Nah, I like
talking
the
about?
title. I like the clickbait title. We Wrexham batter United under 23s. Batter them.
Yeah, I
But
like
it's
that.
fine.
You just
It's
get in the
YouTube, but
bag.
Let him
I
get
respect
let
it.
him get his bag.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I respect it.
Shout out
But
to Ben Foster. We know you're watching, man. We know
Ben
you're
Foster,
watching.
come on the podcast.
Don't.
Yes. Do it. We're
Uh,
very
Sure.
professional.
yeah,
Right.
that's everything I got to say. Has anyone else got anything else to say?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Sorry, I've got questions of the day.
Hey.
One
Little
question.
se-
One question.
well, I've got 2 or 3.
Mm.
It's a new little segment we did you last week, Johan.
That's
I was here. Yeah, I remember.
If you'll remember correctly. Yes.
Yes.
I have them just here, all prepared for us.
nice.
They
Okay.
are would you rather questions. I want to get into the mind of Touchliner hosts. That's what I want to do. I want the audience to feel like they can relate to us. 'Cause obviously we're up here and they're all the way down here. So like
No,
it's like celebrities interacting with peasants. So
these
I'm trying
Z-class
to
celebrities. Yeah,
You're
yeah.
actually calling yourself a celebrity, okay?
Yeah.
I know it's
Uh,
unironic, but still.
anyway. Okay. This one, really PG. Okay. Would you rather lose an inch of,
No, you said we're
every
not
time
gonna go
Oh,
there
hi.
if we do these questions.
Okay, let me continue. Lose an inch every
height,
time you
okay.
performed the act, of height, performed the act of, relations,
Oh my gosh.
or
Why are you doing this?
or always be excited.
But some of my family listen to this. Why?
Yeah, I know. Shout out to them. Always be
That's the PG
excited,
question.
except when.
You literally said PG
No.
last week.
No. It's not. It's not PG. Or always be excited, but when you need it, it's not.
Let me lose height.
I've worded that as
Let me lose height. I'll lose height. I'll take the first option.
No,
It's
it wasn't
not
height
height.
we was talking about.
It's
Oh
not
yeah,
height,
I'll lose that, bro. Yeah, fine. I'll be fine.
Hey?
but it's every time.
Oh,
Every
okay.
time you.
Oh, every time. No, I'll do the second
You've
one.
only got like a. You've
I'll
only got
do
a
the
few
second one. I think the second one. Surely you have to agree on the second one. In that case,
But in the second one, what can you do? You
Viagra.
can't use it. No, it doesn't work.
No, you can't change it now.
the
You can't
point of
change it now. No. The point of Viagra is to make it hard when you can't. So there you
Okay,
go. Easy question.
Do you know what that's the equivalent of, Johan? That's the equivalent of saying in a question where it's like, would you rather be rich and sad or poor and happy? That's the equivalent of you being like, well,
I'm
actually,
happy.
I
I'll
just
be
invested
sad
in
and
Bitcoin,
happy.
and then I
I'll
would
be
have
sad
been
and
poor.
I'll be sad. I'll be rich and sad. There,
why would no? I'd be poor and happy. Why would you be rich and sad?
because you're rich in it.
I think
Yeah, but you'll be
I'd rather.
depressed.
I'm already depressed. So
I'm
what's
al-
it changing? I got more
I'm
money.
already
Nice.
depressed.
Yes, we
There we
got more,
go.
getting more money as well.
Oh man.
I would take the money. I believe money does. Do we think money buys happiness?
To some extent,
No,
yes.
no. In this
Depends where
scenario,
you come from.
you're saying rich and sad. So no matter what you do, you'll be sad. Nothing will fulfill
Depends
you.
where you come from. Depends where you come from, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you had
Shout
no
out
money
to,
and get money, you'll probably be happier. Get
Yeah.
sad
Shout
at
out
some
to
point.
shout out to
But if you
Kingston
had,
Park.
Okay,
Where
change
I'm
that
from.
then. Rich and you have no friends and you can never make friends.
but you can buy them.
No, you can't make any friends. Or
Okay,
you're
so what?
poor and
You
you can
just
do it
You're
your
not
never
way.
get to
making
go
friends, you're
everywhere.
buying friends. They're not really my friends, but I can say
So
they're
you're
my
poor,
friends.
and then the next thing is you're poor. You can't earn more than like I don't know, 10K a year.
So
Nah,
you're
you're like
homeless.
homeless, bro.
So you're
You're
basically.
homeless.
Minimum wage, so like 20K.
So that what you're on? No, I'm joking.
I think we're all
Wow.
on that.
Yeah. Well.
I'm not on
Yeah.
20K. I'm not, but yeah. Okay, let's say
Oh,
18,
more.
18
Oh,
to 18 to 20, like the minimum
I think
to like
I think
survive.
the minimum you can survive. No, the minimum you could survive on it's probably about 10K. Because my mum used to work. She used to get 12K.
okay. It's just
per
pedantics
job.
now. Probably in the UK, right?
Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Minimum wage. You're getting minimum wage, so you can have that and do what you
Yeah.
want, or be rich and you're not allowed to make any friends.
Can you
But
make
I
friends
can
if you're
still.
poor?
I can
Yeah,
still
yeah.
get.
Okay, you didn't say that,
Rich.
so I don't know.
Okay, but they don't have to be my friends. Like,
Probably rich, yeah.
you know, if you're rich, you can probably just, like you ever see those like really those big like Dan Bilzerian and stuff. He has all those girls at like the pool
Yeah,
parties
but
and stuff. He pays them to be there.
I'm
Like
I'm
they're not.
surprised that you're not straight away going for poor with friends. You love doing things with friends, so I'm
Yeah,
surprised.
I'm a friends guy for sure.
So which friends
I'm
are you?
just
Are you
I'm just
Joey,
level.
Chandler? Oh, sorry.
Oh
Other
no, I'm
friends.
not on that. Show. I'm not
Fanta.
on. I'm not on that show. I
Okay.
would have got
Yeah,
that
she
show
like doing
cancelled because it's shit.
All right, Dwight.
So you'll be poor with friends then, Ben.
Could be poor with friends.
How rich are we talking? How rich?
Multi-million,
Rich.
not billion, multi-million.
Should we?
Yeah,
Are we
I'll be
saying in the
rich.
hundreds of millions or tens of
No,
millions?
no. We're saying like
At that point, it
50.
doesn't matter. Millions.
Can I still have a girlfriend / wife?
No.
Is she
So
bought
what?
though?
So
But
I'm
you
just
bought her
alone
online
forever.
under like a website.
Is
Huh?
that the point? I'm alone forever if
Yeah,
I'm
you're
rich.
alone. Like obviously you can talk to people, but no one
Well,
wants to be your friend.
nah. I'll be poor.
I'll be money. I want the
I'm
money.
already poor with friends, so I'll pick just living life as it is now.
What friends have you got?
Me and Shan.
Ah, come. Shout out Shan.
Shout out to Shan. That's about it. Just me
What's
and Shan versus the world.
all right, what's the next? Is the next question also going to be sexual?
Sorry, can I just say Johan, did you answer?
Yeah, Rich.
What-
Yeah, he said rich.
No. My question.
Which one?
Let me
did.
reread it for you.
The
I
second
did, I
one.
said-
You said the
I said the
second
second
one.
option.
Yeah, second
So
one.
never
You
be
said I
able
can't
to.
do that.
No.
I can.
So you can't use Viagra. That's not that. That's break.
You-
That ruins the
no,
whole
you-
question at that point.
What's the
It doesn't-
question?
Viagra
What was the
doesn't
second
work.
part? What was the second part?
Oh my
The second
gosh.
part is you
Oh my
constantly
gosh.
have excitement.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So you know,
Yes.
having
Okay.
a-
Yes, we know what it is. Yeah. Hard. Next.
or no, sorry, you constantly have excitement, but you can't use like when you need
Can't
to use
perform. Yeah.
it. Can't perform.
You can't use performance enhancements.
No, because
I'm
that
still-
would be
I'm
like
just- I'm
saying,
just sticking
"Oh,
with
Yeah.
I'll just
all
be
the
rich
second
and
option
make
probably.
friends."
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you've got to. I couldn't lose an extra time every time.
Well, after 8 times, you're like, no, I have nothing left.
The 8 times I would have literally a hole. Okay,
He's got it in.
it would be reversed. Okay. Next one. Would you rather be on death row for a crime you didn't commit, and the most important person, so girlfriend, mother,
Yeah.
sister, whatever,
Mhm.
most important person in your life is free, but they committed the crime, or be free, but the most important person in your life is on death row for a crime you committed?
The first one. I couldn't live
How
with the guilt.
moral are we?
I couldn't live with the guilt. I would genuinely die. Like, I don't know. I think it would eat me up. I'd have to do the first one.
Johan?
So in this situation, you're either a terrible person or who your
You're a
like
terrible
significant other,
you're a
mother,
terrible
is also a
person.
terrible person.
Yeah, so the first one is they're a terrible person and you're dead. Or
Or
you're
I'm a terrible person
and
and they're dead.
what is it? Is Johan going to come out on top?
I was like, maybe should I? I go prison life. Let's go.
No, you die. Death row.
You're on death row, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're
How-
dead.
how-
Like you're going to die from the death penalty at some point.
Okay, yeah, some point, but prison life. Let's go. Get some buff.
Yeah.
Get some tattoos. Join a gang.
You
Probably
can do all
enjoy it a
those
bit
things
before you
now if
die.
you want. You can do all those
And you
things
get a
right
nice
now.
last meal. You get a last.
That's true.
a
You can't. Maybe
nice
you can't do
last meal.
that. Yeah.
Your choice. Oh.
Hypothetically here, okay?
It's
Hypothetically,
probably not nice.
the most important person in your life, let's say your wife or your girlfriend, right? People remarry all the time. You know.
Okay, we're
That's
just
fine.
overthinking it.
That's
Can we define the crime? So we'll
That's what I'm
say,
saying. How bad is the crime, and why did they commit the crime?
we'll say attempted
murder.
I don't think
Genocide.
attempted murder you get death row.
Genocide.
Genocide.
Yeah, like it's
No, because if we go down to like the things that you probably could get death penalty for, I don't think I could say them.
yeah.
on this
Don't
podcast.
say that. Just
So-
say an act of terrorism or something.
Let's just say murder.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
just say
murder. I don't think it's terrorism because what are you thinking? Your significant other is a terrorist now.
Yeah.
Why would you want to be a
Then I would
terrorist?
happily live. You know.
Okay, fine.
So-
Murder. Fine. Attempted murder. I'd still.
Yeah.
And this decision for me is selfish.
She went-
Like I
No,
just
okay,
couldn't.
she
I
went
couldn't
to
live with it.
murder her ex. Let's say that she went to murder her ex, and the police blamed you for it. Then you're in jail. And the other way around is you went to murder your ex, and she got put in prison for it, and she's gonna die from it.
Yeah, I'm still going. I'm still going. Easier. I've lived a
The
good
game is
life. I'm
The game is the
fine.
game. Okay.
22.
Yeah, 21.
He's
No,
21.
but like
Sorry.
the thing is, right? You have to live. Okay. Oh no, I was gonna say something really cringe. I'm not gonna say it now. All right, who's next to
Oh, no,
answer?
come on, say your cringy thing.
Nah, I just this is. Oh man. All right, you want to live your life in a way that like if it ends tomorrow, it's fine. Like you're fine. You're not like upset or anything. Just be happy in it. All right, that's all I wanted to say.
I'm leaving that motherfucker inside. I am living my life to the fullest. Okay. I'll just
Oh,
remarry.
you're a horrible
So
person.
Ben, which X is it then?
Huh?
Which X
Oh.
is it?
Name
Come on,
drop,
tell us.
name drop. No, I'm kidding.
Let's just say Anthony Gordon.
Oh,
knows.
right. Okay.
She
So wait,
knows
so
who she
I
is.
would go in, Johan would go in, and Ben would stay out. So Ben's going
See
to
ya.
hell. All right.
Game's the game. Sorry.
What's the last one?
Okay, let
There's
me
more.
see.
There's one more.
There's one more. Okay.
Stop googling this.
No, I've already got them screenshotted. Okay. Would you rather? This is a pretty popular one, I'm assuming. Would you rather know how you're going to die or know when you're going to die?
When?
Is it 100% you die?
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
that like if you know how you're gonna die, you just avoid it now to try maybe I don't know not do it.
And it.
No,
Yeah.
let's say it's like
You're
a
gonna die in
car,
an
like
airplane. So you
no,
know it's never
no.
flying.
Let's say it's an
can't avoid
everyday
it.
thing. So it's like a car crash, or someone stabs
No,
you.
no,
drive
no,
a
no,
car.
no, 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 no. You can't avoid it regardless. Okay.
Okay,
So
that's
even if
better.
it's getting stabbed by
A baby.
a baby, and then you stay your whole life away from babies, the baby will find a way to stab you.
The
Okay.
baby. No, I'm
All
saying
The
of them.
baby.
I'm saying when. I'm fine with when, because then I'll just wait until then. I'm not gonna be that sad. If it's how, imagine it's like, oh, you're gonna get killed in a car crash. Then I'll just never take a car again. But then I don't know when it's gonna happen.
You
so
should be
that's fucking sad.
paranoid.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to live paranoid.
You
If
don't
I
know
know
when you're
when
gonna
I'm,
die. Yeah,
if I know I'm gonna die, I'll be
probably
like,
when.
yeah,
Then
I'll
you
be-
could take. So hypothetically, it's like 2 pills in it. So when you take the pill, the answer appears in front of you. You might get the answer. Dies of old age.
no,
True.
it'll
Or you
it'll say
or you can
when.
get a
So
date. And you can know it's old
yeah,
age.
so it'll be like, oh, the 18th of July, 2093 or something.
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah. That would be when. But then the how could also be dies
Old
of
age.
old age.
Okay,
And then
I'd
you're
rather
just
just know
like,
when.
you'd rather know when?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd know when as
Because you,
well.
I think
you
I'd
kind of
rather
plan
know
for
when.
it now.
Yeah. And then
Yeah,
you could do
yeah.
everything you wanted to do beforehand.
But then flip it. What if it says next year? 1 year from today, you die.
But then you have a
Well,
year to do anything you want.
365 days, I'm causing some mayhem. Let me just say that.
Bro's gonna stay inside every day and play Battlefront.
Bro, FIFA Ultimate Team every day.
Max out credit cards.
Get nice and fat.
I
and
would
just
incur
die.
up so much debt if I knew I was dying in a year. I just wouldn't
Yeah, of
care.
course.
'Cause,
You just
yeah,
take out as many loans as you could and just do whatever you wanted.
yeah, exactly.
And then put it on next of kin, so they have to take care
Wow.
of it.
All right. Well, that was interesting. That was inside the mind of the Touchliner. That's the end of the episode. Thanks for listening, guys. Thanks for coming, Ben and Johan. Like, subscribe, comment, follow, and we'll catch you next week. Peace.